Howdy, y'all. It's Greg C. from Tennessee again. I have yet another wonderful Temu haul to share with y'all. But before we get started, I need to give you my usual disclaimer. Temu does not pay me for these demos. I am not an influencer yet, so nothing is sent to me for free. I pay for everything, and I give you my honest opinions. If I find out something doesn't work as advertised, I will always let you know. I do, however, have an affiliate link below in the description. If you see something you like, please use my link and code so I can get a little bit of credit for sharing these reviews. I would really appreciate it since it's the only way I get a little compensation for doing this. I do read all of the comments that you leave and I respond to almost all of them. There are exceptions once in a while. If you find these videos helpful, please like and subscribe and share them with friends. Let's get started. Well, let's get the first item out, and that's going to be, this is a heat gun. There are projects that I work on with some of my hobbies that require heat shrink tubing, and it's kind of a pain. Usually what I do is I end up using a lighter of some sort. I saw this little heat gun on Temu, and I was like, well, let's try this out. And wouldn't you know, when I ordered the thing, this is what it looks like. It's got a little on-off switch on the back here. It's got a little kickstand to keep it off of your work surface so it doesn't burn anything. I'm assuming it gets pretty warm. It's got a nice little polarized plug for power. Like I was saying, I use heat shrink tubing sometimes, and sometimes you want to heat something up just to, I don't know, make it work better, like making a silicone mold or the little epoxy molds that I do. If you heat those up, they actually cure faster. You don't want to overheat them though, otherwise that would not be good. But so I figured, what the heck, I would try this out. The regular price on these is like $9, which, I mean, even at $9, it's not super expensive. But Temu gave me a discount. This cost me a penny, just one red cent. I'm gonna plug it in real quick just to make sure it works. And let's turn it on. Got a good bit of heat coming out of it. Oh, look. Yep. You see it's definitely got some heat coming out of it. So, score one for me for a penny. I've got this cute little heat gun that's going to work out perfect for some of my projects. So there it is, heat gun. They come in a variety of colors, so you can get the color that makes you happy, I guess, or whatever's in stock. That seems to be the biggest problem, is whether it's in stock or not. So heat gun for a penny. Wow. Actually, I should put the regular price that I would have paid. I'll put that up here just now so you can see. It does come in instructions. Should not be used by children under 8. And obviously under adult supervision. Do not use outdoors. Keep out of reach of children. Recommended to wear safety goggles while using heat tool. It's a good idea to wear safety goggles anytime you're using any kind of tool, because your eyes are not replaceable. Well, maybe nowadays they are, but it's a pain to get something in your eye. Do not touch with water. So, in other words, don't use it while you're taking a bath. The instructions are pretty straightforward, which is unusual because a lot of times these instructions are either non-existent or hard to read. So anyway, moving on to the next item. A lot of these items are interrelated. These are mostly things I've gotten for my hobbies. There's going to be oh, and by the way, this is everything. Everything I got here was the total price, including shipping, was under $20. Under $20. So I've got a total of 9 items. So a little over $1 a piece on the average, with the price of the heat gun being dropped down to a penny. So what we have here, these are micro drills. I do a lot of modeling my trains, obviously. If you've watched my channel, you've seen some of my train videos. So this is a box of micro drills. It's nice that it has a little gauge up here to tell you what size drill you're using. And you can see these are mighty fine drills. This goes down to, what does it go down to? Looks like a 0.3, which I think is a number 80. I don't like that it's decimaled. Usually, a lot of places who sell stuff like this will have it like a number 80, number 79, 78, etc. Because that's the easiest way. In the hobbies, they'll tell you to use a number 78 drill for a certain size hole. So I'll be able to convert this, obviously, but it would have been more convenient. It has a little indexer up here, so basically you just slide this over. Easier said than done. Oh, okay. So you this slides over, and it lines up with the slot for the specific drill, and then you just tip it over, and if you can get the drill to unstick, because I'm assuming they do have some oil on them, and the drill pops right out. Just the one drill you need, which is kind of cool. And then you just, when you're done, you just drop it right back in there, close it up, and there you go. Your drills are nicely stored. They're safe. You know where they're at. So this is a handy little thing. I was able to get this for, hold on, I got to get my prices up here. I got this for $2.24, which is a pretty good price for micro drills. I get a lot of use out of those. All right, moving on. Oops, excuse me, jeez. All right, so these are little micro LEDs. Little tiny things. They don't look like much. If I get the camera to focus, it'd be even better. But little micro LEDs. I've got a couple of different packets because, oh wow, these are even smaller. These would fit on the head of a pin. But let me show you. One of these is, it's a number 805. I think these are the 805s. Yeah, these are the 805s. These are really tiny little things. These are microscopic, but they put out a lot of light. So let me show you. I happen to have a, let's see how many are in here. There should be 5. Yep, there's 5. These will run off 3 volts. I just happen to have a 3-volt power supply handy. How convenient. And I will plug this in just to let you see how bright these little boogers are. You got to plug it in the right way. You're going to have positive, and because they're diodes. These are LEDs, and they're little diodes. And they, I got my power supply. And, okay, so these are amber. Whoop. As you can see, they're pretty bright little things. That's a little 3-volt LED. So those are the amber ones. And then I've got, I think the other ones are white. Let's find out. But as you can see, they put out a lot of light for such a little thing. These will be good for my model trains, as I use those for some of these special effects lighting on my locomotives. If I can get this out of the package here. So these are a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. These are the number 1206. I don't know what that corresponds to as far as size, but microscopic would probably be a good definition. So this is also a pack of 5. They're $1.79 a piece, so regardless of what size you get, these would be good for, if you do like a dollhouse, it'd be good for a dollhouse. Obviously model trains, model cars. You can see these are really tiny little things. For comparison, there's my finger. Those are little tiny things. So these, I believe these are, this one should be white, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, yep, that one's white. Okay, let me get the power supply up here, and there you go. A bright white little thing. Yeah, it puts off a lot of light. Look at all the light that it's shining out. I could use it for camera lighting. But as you can see, these little things put off a lot of light for the size. And like I said, it's microscopic. That's a tiny little thing. I will definitely have to use my magnifier to put these in. But wow. That's kind of cool, though, that they can make diodes this small that work. So there's those. Like I said, $1.79 a piece on those. Oh, I actually got another one, too. Slightly bigger one. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, yep. Yeah, these are slightly bigger. Same price, $1.79. These are the 603s, I believe. Yeah, 603. Oh wait, no, these are the 805s. I'm sorry. These are the 805s. The ones I just showed you are. Oh, they say they're 805s as well. Oh, no, they can't be 805s. One of them's wrong. It doesn't matter. These are. This one is slightly larger than the others. You can see this is a little bit bigger as compared to this one. You can see, maybe you can see the difference. It's like one of them's like half the size of the other. So really cool that they can make these things like this. I'm easily amused, obviously. All right, so I'll plug this one in, and you see how bright these are. There it goes. Connection's not real strong. There it goes. You can see those are. Once you get power to them, they work pretty good. There it goes. Yeah, see, it puts up a lot of light for these little things. So there you go. That's 3 LEDs, and like I said, $1.79 a piece. So it's a pretty good deal, I think. It's a 5-pack, so take it for what it's worth. If you need something like that, it's good to have. All right, so next thing we got, this is it's a soldering station. Obviously some assembly required. So your soldering iron fits in here. Comes with a little tiny sponge, which I'm hoping grows substantially when it gets wet. It's got the screws to hold it together to the base. So it'll go there. The sponge will go in here. Looks like it was a little too big. I might have to trim it. But so you put your soldering iron in there. You clean the tip on the sponge. You wet the sponge. You clean the tip with the sponge. And then when you're not using it, it holds your soldering iron up here away, so it's safe and not laying someplace where it's going to burn something. So soldering stations was $1.97. So there you go. Cute little thing. I'll put that together and utilize that. Along with the soldering iron, I've got this desoldering. This is a braided. People my generation used to play with things called slot cars. And the older slot cars used braided wire, just like this, for pickup. Nowadays, we use this for desoldering. So you'll take whatever it is you're going to desolder, you'll heat up your soldering iron. You put this on the solder, you'll heat that up. This actually draws the solder off of wherever it is the solder is. And it's quite helpful when you don't have any other tools. It's also good for small projects. And when this thing gets filled up, you just snip it off and utilize more. It's 0.3, or it's 3 millimeters wide. It's 1.5 meters in length. So it's, quite a bit over 3 feet in length. So that's quite a bit of desoldering I can do. Cute little pack, 224 for this. Probably get a little bit of use out of that. See what else we got. Okay. We've got, this goes along with the drills. This is a miniature chuck that goes in a motor tool. I use motor tools quite often. This is for doing small drill bits. You can see it closes up pretty tight, so it'll do those drill bits from here. You put them in there, and you can put them in your motor tool, which I just happen to have my motor tool present. That's the right size. Perfect. I got the right size collet in there. And you just turn that on and do your drilling. It's finger tight, and it looks like it'll hold everything down to a number 80, so that'll be helpful. Can't see any reason why that wouldn't be good. It looks like you could put a pin in there, or a like an Allen wrench to help you tighten it, but I don't see why you would need to. It should only be finger tight anyway. If you go more than finger tight, it's going to be a pain in the butt to open up. There you go. That's a chuck, and there's no Larry, for those of you who get the reference. $2.69 for the micro chuck. It goes in the motor tool. All right, pretty much. Hey, that's everything. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I missing something? Did I miss something? Let's see, what am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, it says 9 items, but there's only 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those were 9 items, but I'm only seeing 8. Oh, I see why. There were supposed to be 2 packs. Oh, yep. 2 packs of these. That's why. Silly me. Okay, so I got 2 packs of the little LEDs. That was these here. And that's the second pack there. So that's how it was 9 items. Okay, so there you go. 9 items, less than $20 total, including shipping, to my door, delivered in about a week. So, here's what I found. Nobody asked you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. hope you found something helpful, and maybe there's something in here that you can utilize in your hobbies or whatever it is you do. If you please hit the like and subscribe, share this with your friends, and let me know what you think. Feel free to leave a comment. I'm always welcome to comments from everybody, regardless of what it may be. So I will talk to you next time.